Okay, round 2. So we did the cilantro, the celery, and the mango, which looked delicious.
Okay.
Now we're gonna cut peppers.
Round 2, we'll cut some peppers. We'll open a can and
Of
we'll
whoop-ass.
cut some onions.
Oh, the scallions. Okay.
Open a can. This is probably the most difficult thing for Merrill Rose.
You know, I read an article that says it's harder for lefties to open a can, but
It's harder for lefties to use chopsticks
I don't know. I just know.
because those chopsticks are made for righties, right?
Are they? No. The can openers are made for lefties, righties. Supposedly.
What about the chopsticks?
I'm just special in that.
Remember at the Thai restaurant?
Mm-hmm.
You got mad at me because I said I disputed your it's because I'm a lefty comment.
I got mad?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
This was recently.
I do remember, but I don't remember really
You
getting
didn't
mad.
get that mad. I like drain out a little bit of the beans. It's a little too sloppy for me.
Sure.
Should have given this to the dogs. They like that. I should have combine this. Keep the sink clean. You want to stay clean at all times. Clean hands.
No hands.
Clean food. Are you videotaping my hands?
Oh yeah, and then you wipe them on your shorts, nice and clean. There you go.
My shorts are clean.
Oh, dog hair.
Dog hair. Maybe one. But there are dogs.
There are
Alright,
dogs.
so
I like to keep my hands nice and clean, so I'm just
jalapeno.
helping you.
Alright, the first thing with the jalapeno is very important is to test it.
See how hot it is?
Yeah. So I'm gonna take. Trust me, this will save your dinner. It might suck for a moment, but pretty hot. Pretty hot, but not
Okay.
too crazy. I think.
Wait, did you eat a seed?
Yeah. Well, the seed is what gives it the hotness. Although it does.
But
rub
don't you
off
take the
into-
seeds out?
It depends how hot it is. I think, in this case, I will.
Okay.
So, the way that I cut a jalapeno is you cut around the seeds. You just like cut it down like this, down like that. I mean, of course, if it's really hot, you want to be careful touching the seeds with your
Right.
fingers, because then if you touch anything else with your fingers, it burns.
Like your genitals?
That kind of video.
Well, yeah, it's just for me.
All right.
You can take your pants off if you want.
Oh. Okay.
Remember when you touched your penis with your...
When?
Yep. You don't remember that in my apartment?
With you?
Mm-hmm.
I think I do.
Oh, I smell the incense.
So this is pretty dangerous. Not that dangerous. I mean, it's only a jalapeno, but still don't want to touch it. So, take the 4 slices. Go in there.
Mhm.
And we have to think about what we want from our jalapeno. Do we want it minced up? I kind of like it minced up.
Okay.
So, if that's the case, we don't have to worry too much about how this ends up. We just want to get it into smaller pieces pretty quickly. So, you should probably be like zooming in on.
I am
'cause you
zoomed
can't
in.
really block. You can't really see what I'm doing.
I
here.
am zoomed in as much as... I know, I was thinking about coming
like,
over there.
You might want to be over here. Yeah.
Hi, Lily.
Okay. The good news is we'll still get some seeds.
Oh, I smell that.
Maybe we don't have this light. Doesn't work, huh?
Microwave light.
All right. So, like I like to use a blade too to scrape my hands off, keep it clean. Also, I like to use as much of the vegetable as possible, so I get the outside here. But, you know, that could be a big waste of time. Alright, so that's... I'm actually going to do the other ones real quick so I can mince them all up together.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
No.
Alright, so we cut the top off. I'm still going to sample because this is a new jalapeno.
Look at that handsome face.
That one is not too bad, but
Okay.
I'm still going to take the seeds off. Still a little spicy. So yeah, this is a healthy jalapeno.
So this is what you cut off.
Cut the top, cut around.
Whatever. We'll get it off in a minute.
I'm gonna be careful because I might start and keep
Right.
all the... Alright, so saving some seeds in here, which is cool. Holy shit, that was a good catch. Alright, so getting familiar with this technique,
Yeah.
putting everything together up in the front, and just like treating it all like it's one thing,
Okay.
but they're all individual, so you get all these different sliced. Very careful with your fingers.
Yeah, that part's kind of scary.
That's why the most dangerous tool in the kitchen is a dull knife. Because if these peppers are dull, it slides off, gets your finger or something like that. You want to make sure you can make those even, nice, easy slices. So, alright, we got all our jalapenos. It's actually a lot of jalapeno.
It is a lot of jalapenos.
We probably shouldn't use all this.
Okay.
Save some for an omelet or something.
Okay.
Should have recognized that after.
It'll be a good omelet.
Alright, that's probably good. Okay, now with the rest of this, okay. We will mince. Just mincing. Alright, so you want to again treat it like it's one thing basically. Get it all in one pile. And I'm going to come around the other side. Get my hands here.
Okay.
Alright, you good with that?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Very simple, just like rock it back and forth. Just use the this hand is like equally as important as this hand because you're
Okay.
guiding it. You know, you're keeping it down, you're making it so it's not dangerous at all. Like you can never. Are you serious?
It's fine. I need a little support while I'm doing this.
Basically, you just keep going around. And then at some point you kind of just scrape off your knife because you've spread it out a lot. You put it all back together and you do it again. Like you could potentially just leave this as being, you know, diced or chopped.
That's not minced?
Minced is just you get it really small.
Really
we're not
small.
gonna mince it, I think.
Okay.
Maybe we will. It'll be somewhere between minced and chopped.
Okay.
Because I like thin jalapeno.
Okay.
Little chunks.
Okay.
See, the smaller the chunks are, the more you've minced it.
Okay. That's great.
That way also, like, if some of the peppers are really hot, which they're not, but we got the seeds out for the most part, but if they're really hot, you won't get a giant hot pepper in one bite and just, like, ruin your day. You're gonna get a bunch of smaller ones. Oh, we're looking pretty good.
Looks great. Nice.
Okay, so we'll dump this in here. All right. Now the other pepper. Orange pepper.
Okay.
Okay, so Kind of like a jalapeno, you cut the top off first.
What is should I?
And then you want to get the seeds out. So these seeds, you just take them. Just remove. You don't want to eat the bell pepper seeds. They're not too good. Okay. Also pop the stem off. I guess the stem. Alright, there it is. And I like to use these. And then we take these. And oh, you have to ask yourself what you want always when you go into a vegetable. Like, what shape do you want the vegetable to be? You have to picture that. And with these in this salad, what do we like them at?
With the peppers?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do we like?
Oh, we do. So these are just chunks. You kind of save the top. Put this in this. So with these, I think for the most part we like strips, like little strips,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Kind of like here, let me show you what I'm kind of thinking about. That washing machine goes on one more time.
Dry. I mean,
You sure?
it's already gone.
So like this, right? It's pretty
Perfect.
good. Is that what you want?
Perfect.
Yeah. All right. So to get there, basically you want to have cut through kind of like at the seams. You can kind of see where there's a seam.
Okay.
See, there's like that goes together. You can cut right there, and then this one won't have one. There are only really 3 usually. Just cut down the middle. All right. So you have 4 pieces now. Take these, put them into each other.
Okay.
Why'd you look at me like that?
I don't know. I like how you said that.
And familiar technique of doing
That's great.
to get 4 things. That's pretty much it. If you see any pieces that you wouldn't want to eat, just kind of slice them up into smaller ones.
That's great.
But yep, there you go. You take it all. Use your knife as a hand or a shovel.
No cilantro.
So now scallions.
I mean scallion.
All right, I'm not in love with this piece of scallion here,
Yeah.
so we're just gonna scrap it.
Okay.
And this one, kind of gooey, doesn't seem right. But
Yeah.
the rest of this seems okay.
Yeah, these are gooey.
Yeah, the rest of this is well.
Which part? Do we use this part, right?
You know what? I don't really want to use that part either. I'm just gonna clean these off, and then
Show me
wash
which
it.
part
I'm gonna
you
wash them
use.
again. I mean, I would use it. I would use this, but I don't trust it right now. I don't know. It just doesn't seem.
So we don't use this part, you're saying?
No, we do. We're going to use that.
Okay.
But I would use that part.
Right.
I
You
would
would
use
use
it
the
all.
whole thing normally?
Yeah. Most of it.
But it looks yucky.
So scallion is just an onion. You probably know that. It's a white onion. And yeah, this scallion. It's not bad. It's just something.
Yeah.
You can probably use this too. I'm just
Right.
not feeling it right now.
It's a little slimy.
Yeah, you can wash that off, but still, there's a reason why it got slimy. I don't know. It's probably really good for you, actually.
Oh, it's not wrong.
Okay, so I'm gonna wash all these.
Okay.